Hi, it's John Cronshaw here with my author diary for the week ending June the 21st, 2026. I've had a busy week. I've been working on a couple of projects. Most notably, I've been working on my first draft of RAF Dragon Corps Book 3. So I'm now 12 chapters into that book, and basically I'm past the midpoint. So I think this is going to be about 20 chapters when it's finished, by the look of it. But yeah, it's going well anyway. And I have also been going through, well, basically getting my book Sentinel's Mercy ready for the editor. So this is just, I've kind of listened through it, made a few little changes, ended up writing a couple of new scenes, just kind of tweaking here and there, making sure that the voices good all the way through. That it just kind of that it's consistent, because I did notice a consistency issue at one point. So yeah, just kind of making sure that everything is in order before I kind of get it sent off for a proper edit. Now, yeah, I'm really pleased with this story actually. It's in the same universe as the Ravenglass Guardian stuff. So it's Ravenglass universe, obviously, but it's in that Ravenglass Guardians series. I don't really want to call it a series because it's a series of standalones, is what it'll be. But they're all kind of interrelated and are set a century after the events of Ravenglass Legends, and they track a schism within the Guardian Order. So each book will be focusing on a different faction of the Order. So Silent Watcher, which is the first one, that is obviously following the Watchers. Then Sentinel's Mercy is following the Sentinels. So yeah, this is very. I mean, it's still Noble Dark, but it's got the most grimdark feel probably of anything I've done. It's very bleak. It's very dark, very gritty. But I think what does keep it from going into the full grimdark is the fact that it doesn't go into cynicism, doesn't go into nihilism. There is a glimmer, a small glimmer of hope at the end. So yeah, we'll see how it goes anyway. So yeah, it's received, and these are both of them, the Silent Watcher and the Sentinels of Mercy, are both shorter novels. I think they both land in the 50 to 60,000 word range, which is, it's short, but it's the same length basically as my first series, which was the Wasteland series, which leads me on to my next point, which is that on the 20th, so it's the 19th I'm recording this, on the 20th June, it is 9 years since I published Wizard of the Wasteland, which was my first novel. It was a post-apocalyptic novel, and followed a reformed drug addict as he survived the wasteland. I have put the Kindle edition of this book free over this weekend, so you can grab that now if you never read it. So yeah, it's a 4-book series. There's Wizard of the Wasteland, Knight, King, and Cleric of the Wasteland. So even though they're kind of post-apocalyptic novels, you could see how early on in my writing career I was still, you could see where my love was really with fantasy stuff, can't you? So yeah, so that is free anyway this weekend on Kindle. And 9 years. It's kind of crazy, really. I think there's like a Bill Gates quote where it's something like, you overestimate what you can do in a year and underestimate what you can do in a decade. And I think that I've got a real decent sized back catalogue now in those 9 years, and I'm still producing, and I'm still writing, and I'm still writing stories that excite me. And just building up these Ravenglass universe stories and things like that. So yeah, I've not at all lost my passion or become cynical or anything like that about my writing or anything like that. And so I'm really glad that I chose this path, because I'm now I'm 9 years in, 10 really, just because of writing Wizard of the Wasteland and things like that, and doing courses and preparing. And so I'm basically a decade in, and I mean, I think the issue I've got is, am I employable now by anything else? It's like I've been doing this for so long, and I've got skills in marketing and writing and things like that, but how valuable they will be going forward. Whether I have the employment record, I mean, yeah, I've run my own self-employed business, but how that would translate if I ever wanted to get a job, especially now as my eyesight is getting worse. So, yeah, I don't know what the future will hold. But at the moment, I am definitely enjoying still writing these stories, being able to write these stories, and, being able to do it full time, which is amazing. And it can only be done because of people like you listening to this, watching this, who are supporting my book, supporting me on Patreon, all that good stuff. Just means that I can do this full time and tell stories. So, I have a lot of gratitude for that. And I don't kind of underestimate how much of a big thing that is and what a privileged position I've been able to get myself into. So, yeah. Anyway, I will leave it there. And as I say, thanks for your support. Until next time, cheerio.